microphone back here.
They can still hear us. They're not
no,
deaf.
they couldn't.
Yes, they could.
She had it hittered back there, back where y'all can't see back here.
Hidden?
Instead of here. No,
okay.
It was hittered.
Okay.
It was hittered back there.
All right.
J-Lo's on the floor with her flattened squirrel.
Yeah, that used to be a squirrel.
It used to be fluffy and full of life. Now it looks like roadkill.
Yeah, roadkill.
This looks like that mice that dude ate on Alone.
Yeah, we've been watching Alone. There's a hair. We've been watching. Me and the kids have been watching Alone. We're on
TV
season
show
1. Yeah.
Well, it's not just in Alaska, but
this is actually in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Island.
Yeah.
Like, he set a stone thing up like this, and the little mouse went under and went. And it was a little tail.
Yeah. Anyway, so, anyways,
there's J-Lo Squirrel Bag.
Yeah.
What an introduction to
I know, right?
Episode number 99.
Hope you guys all had a good week.
Yes.
It's episode 99.
I know. I just said that. Quit hitting me. Stop it.
No.
Stop it. Hey, there's Z. What's up, Z?
What's up?
I know Amanda's going to go through and say hello to everyone.
Yeah.
I seen Z pop in. I want to say hey to Z.
Well, let me go ahead and say hi to everyone. They've had 5 minutes to join.
Z's an oldie but a goodie.
Absolutely.
Been around a minute.
We got Laura from Huddle Adventures. I'm sure Eddie is there somewhere.
My sister from another mister.
And all the other Huddle bunch. Kim Sensman's in the house. Dr. Cherie Thomas.
Dr. Cherie.
Her grandbabies had a special spotlight in the most recent vlog.
They did.
Mark Larson is here. Michael Reed, Aunt Linda, and Uncle Lupe.
With their favorite uncle from Louisiana. I didn't mean to do thumbs down. It's on top of Amanda. Said thumbs down for Amanda. Sorry. Here we go.
I'm gonna get Miss Norma in here. Let's see. I said Mark Larson, I think. Yeah. Yes. Will G and let's see. Chris and Tiffany Sheila are here. We have got Gerald Abear and we have got Miss Laurie, and they survived the storm well.
They did. Miss Laurie rode it out in her swimming pool. It was fantastic.
Julie Amos is here. Unfortunately, she says sick with a cold in California.
Ooh,
I'm telling you what, I don't know what is going on right now, but everybody that suffers from allergies around here is on the struggle bus. Kids.
We've had a lot of people with the C word here lately.
Yeah, it has been popping up for sure.
I meant to tell you that one of our elders in our deer-looking facility, he had COVID this week.
You said it. C word.
Ooh, sorry.
So anyways, if I missed you, I apologize. And we are so glad that everybody is here for episode number 99.
I'm glad Dr. Cherie's grandkids.
Julie, we hope you feel better.
Yes. I'm their favorite uncle from Louisiana.
Yes. So anyways, hello and welcome.
Listening on my way home. Well, tell Tie-Dye Dave we said hello.
Yes.
Miss Stacy.
He's getting his unusual hello, Tie-Dye Dave.
Hello, Tie-Dye Dave.
We have got Carrie joining us in Facebook world. I'll pop her up on the screen so y'all can see Carrie, who I'm talking about. And let's see, I think that's pretty much everybody.
Booked your first 2026 booking, right?
Yes, I think they were the first 2020. They're not the only 2026ers I have now, but I think they were the first.
The first, not the only, but the first.
So
first of
Anna Princess.
Speaking of 2026, next week's episode 100, and of course it is our last regularly scheduled live. Don't freak out.
We will be back.
We will be back. We're not just going to change things up to fit our schedule a little bit better with the children.
Yes.
And Shul, as Mega Mind says, Shul. Yeah. But next week we'll announce FRGC 4. It's a little earlier than what we wanted. We said October, but we're going to go early. We figured, hey, episode 100 go out with a bang.
Right? I'm working on, not like literally right now, but like just before the live, I was working on the flyer.
It's going to be a fantastic cruise.
I'm really excited.
Hey, our next live, if we do it like on a Thursday night, is it going to be episode 101?
Yeah, I'll keep the episode count up.
It'll be episode 101.
Yeah.
Hey, we can call that Cruising 101.
Yeah.
We'll talk all things cruising, and no one will show up.
And we probably won't talk cruising.
No, because we hardly ever do.
So.
But another matter of factly, we're going to get on to the snack of the night.
Matter of factly.
Hey, look, I'm using one of our travel tags.
Yeah.
For y'all that don't know, I'm flying out in the morning. Poor Amanda will be depressed. I'm flying to Orlando.
Yeah.
Going to be staying at a resort at Universal. And guess what? Not getting to go to Universal. It is wonderful.
Yeah. And he's staying at the nicest.
No, second nicest.
Excuse me, second nicest. resort at Universal. I'm like,
yeah,
lame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark says, "Oh wait, this is a cruising channel."
No, not really. But then I told her my schedule, and she's like, "Yeah, that's terrible."
See, if I was going, I would just get me a ticket to Universal, and I'd ditch him and go to Universal all day.
It ain't ditching me. Like I don't have no option to like skip out on while I'm going. So,
but I had to stay home and be mom. So
yeah,
that's all right.
We're going down there to sell timeshares. No, hey, so we're gonna do the snack of the night. So funny story about this snack.
Philip picked it.
We were in the store. Philip picked it. Philip began laughing hysterically, which is very rare. Mm-hmm. Philip's kind of like my sense of humor. It takes a lot to make me really laugh hysterically.
Yep.
And we got this.
Philip can't even eat this. Well, maybe
he can now. We got this from the Walmarts. And so tonight's snacks brought to you by Hostess.
Zinger Dingers.
That's what got him. He just kept saying, y'all got to try Zinger Dingers. Yep. Zinger Dingers.
He has been saying Zinger Dinger all day.
Yes. Ding Dong shaped cake, Zinger coconut topping.
Yep. And it's raspberry.
Product enlarged to show detail. Artificial flavored raspberry ice cake with creamy filling.
Oh, my goodness. So my gosh, Aunt Linda, I didn't know that.
Hey, Aunt Linda.
Uncle Lupe is in the hospital for a month.
Well, Aunt Linda, let me add Uncle Lupe to the my ongoing prayer list with Jeremy.
So sorry.
I'm sorry. I really wished I didn't know that.
You really wished you didn't know that?
That it had been a month. I wish I'd have known this whole time. I could have been praying this whole time. That came out wrong, but right at the same time.
We knew what you meant. Mark says worth it for the name alone.
It is. Zinger Dingers.
Laura says she would tear that up. And Julie Amos. I had my first Whataburger while in San Antonio last week. That's where I got my cold. It was yummy. I hope you loved it. They have the best fast food French fries, in my opinion.
They have the best fast food hamburger, in my opinion, called the Sweet and Spicy. But back to Aunt Lupe. Aunt Lupe, this is
Uncle Lupe, Aunt Linda.
Yeah, I'm tired, folks. Sorry. Aunt Linda, Uncle Lupe. Yeah, it's been long. I had a long week. We had some tragic stuff happen in our life group. So anyway, long time. I had to teach Sunday morning. I hadn't got a lot of sleep. So anyway, there's things like this. Hey, reach out to us. Let us know if you want to. You don't have to, but reach out to us so we know what's going on.
Yeah.
So we pray, have our life group pray for you, whatever you need us to do.
For sure, for sure.
If you just want words of encouragement, want to talk to us, we'll talk. So anyway, we're going to share one.
Julie, I hope you enjoyed. I mean, you said you enjoyed your Whataburger. You said it was yummy, but I hope like you just ate half of it.
No, I was trying to make sure you got to the cream.
You ate all the cream. You literally ate it all.
No, I didn't. It's right there.
Weirdo. They're not dry like those cookies last week.
No, not dry. And you know, Josh said he loved those cookies. He said those are the best cookies he's ever had.
Gross.
I give that.
They're pretty good.
I give it a 7.5.
They're pretty good.
If you like the cook, hey, Daryl Dean. Tonight's snack is Zinger Dinger mashup raspberry. I give it a 7.5 if you like raspberry.
I go 7.
J-Lo's like, I like raspberry. Give me some, Mama. J-Lo, give that baby a bite. Give that baby. She's starving.
She's not starving.
Her name's Marvin. Starving.
No, it's
Marvin.
not. It's J-Lo.
Starving Marvelina. Give that baby a bite. There you. I knew you would. She's over there starving. Anyway, so hey, go get you some if you want to try these out.
Pretty good.
They're good stuff. Hey, next Monday on episode 100 will be a taste test of all taste tests.
Taste test-a-palooza.
No, we're taste testing all 93 snacks we have tried on our lives at one time.
No, we're not. We'd be broke.
The first hour of the show is going to be dedicated to 93 snacks.
I will say next week will probably go longer than an hour, so hang on, buckle up.
Yeah, hang on, buckle up. Make sure you get some.
Whataburger was very good, and I dipped my fries in their vanilla shake. Yum, yum. I love Whataburger.
Hey, their spicy ketchup's pretty good.
Their patty melt is...
I
like patty melt.
So, no, look, let me tell you this. We bought the patty melt sauce and tried to do it at our house.
No, it's not as good.
I don't know.
It's that greasy grill they got.
No, the sauce, I don't know if we used too much or what it was, but it's not.
And it's the smushed patties.
I wish they had the sweet chili sauce that they put on the sweet and spicy hamburger. It's really good.
The patty melt is my favorite too.
It is. I've been wondering where they had been.
Sunday, the patty melt and the French fries. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Miss Sunday.
But I have to get the single patty melt. I can't eat the double.
See, you can't get a single patty hot and spicy or sweet and spicy.
You're supposed to be able to get a single patty everything. Oh.
I've asked. You cannot.
Well, whatever. Dr. Shree says patty melt's her favorite too. Patty Melt Club up in the house.
All right. Like I said, there's nothing about cruising.
Hey, listen.
So here, check this out.
Julie said she didn't care for the hot ketchup, but her daughter loved it.
Yeah,
I don't like it either.
Spicy ketchup's good.
They're all gone, J-Lo.
Philip loves it. Go, monkey. Look, the wrapper's empty, monkey. Sniff it.
Lick it.
Okay. J-Lo's licking the wrapper to make sure there was nothing left in it.
Anyway,
so what do y'all think about Lee, the cruise director, getting promoted?
I'm excited for him.
Did you watch his video?
No.
I watched the video. I don't watch much YouTube, but I watched the video. And this is something I never thought about. What? There's actual people that cruise for the cruise director.
There are.
So we had the conversation a couple weeks ago. Do you cruise for the ship or the ports?
Right.
Never thought about, do you cruise for the ship, the ports, or the cruise director? And he apologized to all the people that had booked cruises to cruise with him on the Venezia. And then he was going back to the Celebration.
Yeah.
And he's doing none of that no more.
Yeah.
And a sad thing is his fiance was just to come on board when he's getting ready to get leave because of being promoted to be on the production staff for the Venezia. And they were going to be together, and now they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about Lee becoming the fleet cruise director?
So what does this mean for him? So you watched the video. So what did he say this means for him?
He's traveling around to basically the Flying Scotsman.
Right. He resigned.
Yes.
To be home with his family, which I saw that video. I mean, I totally respect that decision.
He said he is going to travel around to visit different cruise ships and see how things are going, how he can support the cruise director, the young and upcoming cruise director. And he may pitch hit on some folks that need to go on vacation or need a couple weeks off. He may step in and pinch hit for some folks. But he said it's going to involve a lot of traveling, and he hopes he's going to get to some ports he's never been to, like he's never been to Australia, hoping to get down there. Yeah. I'm going to mute this real quick. I got a cough. Sorry, piece of coconut went down the wrong pipe. But anyway, he said so he's hoping he's getting to see and experience some stuff he hadn't been, but he said he's going to be traveling a lot.
Well, that's awesome. I'm excited for him. I hate that he and his fiance are missing out cruising together, but I'm happy for him. It's a well-deserved, like Ms. Dr. Sheree says, well-deserved promotion. He has worked his tail off.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he grew a terrible goatee.
Oh, yeah, I can't deal with that goatee.
I wish they would.
I literally can't deal with that.
Anyway, that's a different story. That's personal preference.
It really is.
But anyway, yeah, so he is coming off of the Venezia, I want to say in October.
So he is going to be on it for a little bit.
Yeah, till October. I think he's going to be on like 3 more weeks, maybe 4 at the most.
Julie says, I cruise for the destination and the groups, not the cruise director. Great cruise director is just a plus. I've been on Lee's cruises. He is excellent. I agree with that, Julie. 100%. Like everything you just said.
The only person I ever knew that was wanting to go on a cruise because of a cruise director was Thomas Kennedy from Carnival Cruising Podcast.
By the way, we need to have him in your prayers. If you don't know, he's having some pretty major health issues. Yes. I won't make it public. I don't know if he has. I know he's made it public on his personal page, but I don't know about like public.
Carnival Cruising Podcast.
But keep him in your prayers as he deals with his health journey.
Yeah, and if you have Thomas's contact, please reach out to him or reach out to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. It's Trevor, Thomas, and Gary.
And Jen.
But Trevor and Thomas were the original capers of Carnival Cruising Podcastaways show. Thomas actually was on our first Cruise Sail Live Away.
Bless your heart.
No, the dog's whining.
She wants just to get out. She's not getting out. She's fine.
He was there. He jumped on our live on the Carnival Vista.
Yes, it was the Vista.
And we let him stay the whole time. Had a great time. Met his mom. And our friendship with Thomas has just grown from there. We think the world of him.
Yeah.
And he's just got a lot going on right now. So if you could, email, shoot him a text, reach out through social media, let him know you're thinking about him, and and hope he gets well soon.
Yes. So, anyways, that was that. I wanted to say that. What else did you want to say? Was there anything else that you wanted to say?
No.
I wanted to briefly touch on Lee, I know.
Yeah, no, not cruising related.
So I got to do the training for Celebration Key this weekend.
I got to go prepare to look at animals this weekend.
So I was excited for the training. It was like a webinar. I was really hoping that I would win like a sneak peek trip there, but there were like 8,000 agents online. So the odds of me winning one of the two spots were slim to none.
Hey, think about this. There's 8,000 travel agents on this webinar, and y'all are friends with the best one out of all of them.
Agreed. What's up, Mike? Hey, if you didn't watch the most recent vlog, the drone footage from Cruise Nuts is in the vlog at the very beginning. And it was fantastic.
Mike put out a cool one. It was Margaritaville ship versus the Icon.
Oh, that is cool. Julie, we are super, super pumped that you're coming to Alaska with us. And did you get or accept the invitation into the Facebook group? Let me know. I know I sent it to you. So Celebration Key is going to be amazing, first of all.
Yep.
It's going to have a pier, so it's not a tender port.
And they're building a second pier.
It's going to be able to hold 4 XL class ships at one time. 4 XL class ships, y'all.
There's only 3 in existence, but it's going to hold 4 people.
Now, when it first opens, they did say they're only going to start off with 2 because they're only going to have 1 pier finished.
Yeah, they're building the second.
Yeah, so they're going to build the second one, but they didn't say, unfortunately, I was really hoping they would say that drink packages would carry over and Wi-Fi would carry over. They didn't say yay or nay. And there was no like Q&A session.
I got to go let J-Lo out.
I'm right here. I'll let her out.
I'm sorry. Dog's getting on my nerves.
Bothering you that much?
Well, she's whining and pacing.
Anyways,
pacing and
so I'm interested to know if it's going to carry over with the drink package and the Wi-Fi.
Our first opportunity to go will be 2026 on Tropic Like It's Hot 2.0.
Yes.
Are they just calling it 2? Or
no, they're calling it, well, I don't know. It was originally Tropic Like It's Hot, the remix. I don't know if they're calling it 2. I have no idea.
Are they calling it Tropic Like It's Hot Dose?
I don't know. But I'm super excited. So it opens in July-ish of 25. And
Will G asked that. He said, did they say where the drink package will work?
They didn't, Will. I am going to be shocked if it doesn't.
Because I think they're trying to compete with Coco Key, whatever.
Yeah, I do too.
I think they're going to just mimic whatever Royal does.
Yeah.
I hope they come out with a chicken sandwich and mozzarella cheese sticks so I could eat a sandwich like that because that was really good. And the cookies. Did you know that was phenomenal? The cookies.
The
cookies on the island were better than cookies on the cruise ship.
And all of the itineraries are going to go there that are selling like.
Yeah, they're skipping Freeport.
Yeah. So chances are, if you're leaving from Galveston,
Galveston going that way.
Right. You got to get on one of the longer cruises.
8 days.
Galveston and all your Florida cruises.
You're going probably there.
Probably out of Mobile will go there.
Yeah, on the 8 day because it goes to Freeport.
Right.
Anybody that was going to Freeport.
So you're going to have like multiple opportunities to get to Celebration Key. So one of the cool things they have in one of the zones is aquabanas. They're overwater cabanas.
Kind of like in Bali.
I'm like, that's really cool.
I don't know. I guess so.
I
wasn't part of the training.
You could have been. You just weren't here.
I know. I was preparing to look upon animals in the forest.
Let's see here. Got a couple in the chat I want to pop up here. Julie says, I'm supposed to visit the island in July of 2025, so I hope it's done. Me too. Fingers crossed for you, Julie. Yes, that is a major upgrade, skipping Freeport.
If you go from California to Celebration Key, congratulations, you're on a 16-day cruise.
I thought the overwater cabanas sounded really incredible too, Julie. Like, I was like, that's really cool. And so apparently they're supposed to have a slide. So like if you're with your kids, they can just slide into the water.
That's coolio.
I know. I was like, this is really, really neat. And they have it split. So you've got it's called a sun castle, not a sand. The giant castle that looks like a sand castle is called the sun castle because at the very top, there's a big sun, right?
Are you going to be able to go in it?
So yeah, that's where the staircases are to get up to the slides.
Oh, the slides are going to come out of it?
Yes.
That's cool. Are the slides included?
The slides are included, as far as I know, because they're like right when you walk up. Like they're one of the first things.
Wow, that's going to be a long line.
Yeah, it is.
Really long line.
As far as I know, the only thing that's extra right now there's some upcharge restaurants. And there are going to be the cabanas that you can rent.
When you say restaurants, are you talking?
I'm talking like restaurants.
Restaurants.
Because they're going to even. No, they're going to have evening itineraries.
Oh.
Yeah.
For people that are coming into port later?
Yes, they're going to stagger all the ships and they're going to have evening itineraries.
Yeah, so they may get there like at 2 and leave at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not far from Miami.
It's not far at all. And so. You're going to have upcharges on restaurants. You're going to have like cabanas. There's an adult only area that you can, purchase access to. I believe it's called Pearl Cove.
Did they talk about the new area that they're going to build after this?
What do you?
They're going to add on.
No, they didn't talk about any of that. Okay. So really, I mean, you could get off of your ship and not spend a dime. And have a great, amazing day.
Like okay.
Yeah.
Or you can get off your ship and spend a lot of money.
You can shop. There's the Calypso Lagoon. No, Lenoco Cove is where the shopping is. And they're bringing in local vendors and local merchants. So you'll still be able to get your authentic, like, island fare, Bahamian stuff. Oh, and they're bringing in food trucks.
Well, that's cool.
Like local food trucks are coming in.
Because it's just around from Freeport.
Right.
It's like 8 miles from Freeport.
So they're basically bringing all those people over, like with the shops and stuff, and the food trucks are coming over.
Yeah, you're basically like Freeport's here. You just go to the other side of the island, and that's where Celebration Key is. Like they sold a chunk of land at Carnival.
So right now, all that's done is like some foundation work.
Yeah, the pool is unbelievable, though.
It is the largest pool in the Caribbean. Is that what they said?
I think it's on this side of the globe. It's the largest pool.
Huge. So it is a massive pool. And they have a swim-up bar there, probably more than one. It's going to be incredible. And they have they said something about a freshwater lagoon. So I don't know if that's what they're talking about is the pool. I don't know. It's going to be incredible. I'm excited for it.
If you don't know, how are we to know?
Well, but
Maybe
so Adolfo Perez, he's the sales and trade marketing global something. He's a bigwig at Carnival, and he's like kind of like over the travel agent, sort of. And that man, bless his heart, he is just kind of all over the place. Mm-hmm. He is funny, but they had them eating chicken wings and they were dipping them in hot sauce and they were asking them questions. And so they were like suffering through the heat, it was kind of funny. So getting straight answers was a little difficult because they were trying to also be entertaining. Yeah. So there's that. So I'm excited for.
That sounds like you. You haven't said one thing straight yet.
Yes, I have.
And you're trying to be entertaining.
Starfish Lagoon is family friendly. That's where you're going to take your littles. They have a splash pad.
Do they have a place I can take J-Lo?
No, they don't.
Terrible. I'm not going if I can't bring J-Lo.
Hey, Miss Norma. I almost said Aunt Norma. I mean, I don't think you would have minded, but
hello, Miss Norma.
So yeah, so I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited.
I'm Miss Norma's new favorite person.
You are. Look, here's a picture of the overwater, the Aquabana with the slide.
Yeah, it's just like Bali.
Do y'all want to see it? Let me show you. I'm going to share screen. Keep talking.
Anyway, it's just like Bali. I haven't never been there. I've seen pictures of it. I'm sorry, monkey. Did I punch you in the face? But anyway, yeah, it's cool. But I agree with Will G. Those things are probably going to be expensive. If I had to guess, they'll probably be a couple G's.
So there you go. So there is the overwater Aquabana. And Miss Norma said, "Be nice, Joshua Seth."
Miss Norma. Miss Norma. There's rules and regulations to using my full government name.
So anyway, so you see the slide coming off of it. So it's super family friendly. You could go in with a couple of families. rent one of those. I think it'd be really cool.
Hey, and speaking of Miss Norma Neal, guess who's joining us on Tropic Like It's Hot 1.0 Uno? Because Laura never told me what I was supposed to call it.
She did say 2.0 actually.
Oop, yeah, Monkey. Oh, you did. Sorry, 1.0. Monkey does love her daddy. You're right. That's my baby. She's gonna miss me in the next 3 days. Miss Norma and Mr. Roger are joining us on Tropic Like It's Hot.
Yes.
Their first ever Royal Caribbean cruise.
I know. I'm super excited.
The Harmony of Seas.
So you got shore excursions. I'm clicking.
So if you ain't got nothing to do in late January and you
not
want to
logging
go on
in
a cruise with us,
I'm super excited for both Celebration Key and the Bowares coming with us.
What was the dessert of the night, Miss Norma? It was
Philip picked this one
out. Zinger Dinger mashup raspberry. I gave it a 7.5. What'd you give it?
A 7.
A 7. Oh, Mr. Mark, if you didn't put that in the spreadsheet, 14.5, sir.
So Philip picked it out, Miss Norma, because of the name. That was it.
He hysterically laughed and laughed and laughed inside Walmart.
Yeah. Tracy, it does. I think Celebration Key is going to give Royal Caribbean a run for their money.
What, Tracy? Celebration Key looks good, or this looks fun?
Probably Celebration Key, but those look fun too.
These are fun. They're delicious. But Celebration Key. You know what? I still go back to if they would have vending machines for late night snacks, I think they would do really good.
Mm-hmm. So I love that Celebration Key is going to be an evening port. On some cruises. I wonder what the included food options will be for those cruise ships that are staying late.
Guarantee you 2 things.
Okay, what?
Guarantee you 2 things. One will be something involving Guy Fieri, and one of them will be Shaq's Big Chicken.
You think on the island?
Mm-hmm. Because there's going to be ships there every day.
Right.
Think about how many Carnival ships go out of Florida.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would be awesome, actually, to put a Guy's Burger and a Shaq's Big Chicken on the island.
I didn't say Guy's Burger. I said a Guy's.
But that would be cool, though, because it's popular as it is on the ships.
Or it could be a Blue Iguana-like type of tropical restaurante on there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it could be.
Yeah.
It needs to be better than whatever Half Moon Cay is. Is that Half Moon Cay? Yeah, Half Moon Cay. That's terrible.
They're putting they're putting a pier in Half Moon Cay.
I don't care. The food's still terrible.
And they're actually, so when you get off the ship, my notes are downstairs. When you get off the ship, I think you're going to the south. Is that correct?
To the right?
To the left?
To the left?
Is the south?
That's where all the stuff is
right
now. Currently.
That's south. Okay, so when they put the pier in, they're actually developing the north side as well. And so they're trying to amp Half Moon Cay up as well. No, it won't be as
Half Moon Cay is a Holland America port, right? I think that's Holland America.
No, that's that's Carnival.
I know, but that like Princess Cay's Princesses. I want to say Half Moon Cay's Holland Americans.
No, it's Carnivals.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
Apparently not.
Carnival owns Holland America.
I want
to say that's Holland America's private island.
I don't know. Anyways.
You don't listen.
Laura is now dancing and singing. To the right, to the left. Now kick, now kick. Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to sing it, was I? I did. Anyway, so they are putting in a pier and they're developing the other side of the island, or, to the right. So that'll be awesome. They didn't say what they were going to put. Yeah, Will says it is Holland America.
Thank you. I thought I was right.
And so does Gerald Abear.
Thank you. Way to support me, guys. Way to support me.
Don't forget who books your cruises.
Well, Will G goes on 45 cruises a year, so it's a shot in the dark on who booking is.
So anyways, so I'm super excited though.
I was just thinking maybe by our next live we may.
I was like, what are we looking at?
I may redecorate. I don't know. I just thought about that. Yeah, I may throw something else up here.
I mean, you can add to it, but what are we going to? What are we going to do with all this stuff if we take it down?
Put it on the shelves over here. They don't have nothing on it.
It's staying there. Half Moon Cay needs to step it up. So they are now. What they didn't do was they didn't give any dates. They're currently working on the pier, I do believe.
Yeah, I just thought about something funny. So what we're going to do after we get done with episode 100, episode 1 of Have Jar Will Can is going to film, and we're going to turn the thing around. It's going to be a rack full of cannon jars, and that's what we're going to talk about. All things cannon.
Miss Norma, y'all are our favorites. I have a joke.
Y'all, never mind. I shared that with Mr. Roger. Never mind. Me and Mr. Roger had a private moment the other day on the phone.
Okay.
I won't share it.
I'm going to tell y'all a joke. This is totally not related to cruising, but it needs to be said. I'm sorry.
If y'all don't like corny jokes, please don't listen. Just plug your ears. Mute the TV.
Okay. Why did Adele cross the road? I'm going to give everybody a second answer. Tiffany will watch Have Jar Will Can. Thanks, Tiffany. It'll be me and you.
I told him, man. I said, if I made an out.
Adam's here.
No.
Adam,
Thanks,
I will
Adam.
kick you out of the live if you. Oh, Miss Stacy, I'm so glad you love the Venezia. It is an amazing
ship.
That's
right. She did get to do that.
She did.
Fantastic, Miss Stacy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you get some gelato on my behalf? Tell me you ate so much they told you couldn't have no more.
Oh, let's see here. Adam, put user in timeout for 5 minutes. Confirm. Adam Bowman, you were just put in timeout. No, Mark! Mark Larson got it. She crossed the road to say hello from the other side. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry. That was cheesy, but, you know. Oh, that's good stuff.
No gelato.
Anyways. Okay, Adam, your timeout will run out eventually.
Hey, good job, Mr. Mark. Either Mr. Mark knows that or he's a connoisseur of dad jokes.
That's good. That's so funny. See, Dr. Street thought it was funny. Adam's currently texting us.
He said, how dare you? That's because Dr. Shree's a really sweet lady and doesn't want to hurt people's feelings.
She had a guy's burger since she can't get one on the Luminosa. There you go. That works. But Venezia is a gorgeous ship.
Did you... Oh, we'll update everybody that's going to Alaska about the hotel that you emailed the people and stuff.
Yes. No, I did hear back from them today.
Okay, I didn't know that. Sorry.
So they will get with me. She said she had some stuff she had to get done for corporate today. Mm-hmm. So she said she'd get back with me in the next day or two. And so we will soon have booking capabilities for our hotel for Alaska. If I remember correctly, I want to say the room is going to be $239.
It's a suite.
It's a 2-queen suite.
Yeah, which means it has a couch.
Right.
You got to have one for Mallory and one for Philip.
Yeah. It's right downtown. It's very close to public transportation. Breakfast is included, which Trevor actually let us know that that's huge because their breakfast wasn't included on their hotel when they cruised to Alaska. And he said they didn't know this until after they ate, but breakfast was like $40 a plate.
Yeah, so we found a breakfast place.
Yikes.
And Amanda also, through this, found a cool deal. So all of our future group cruises, or if she's booking group cruises for anybody, Hilton is willing to work with Amanda through their groups department to be able to get a better rate and block off rooms for us and stuff. So we ran into a little issue in Galveston about running out of rooms where Hilton's like, hey, we'll look you up, let us know. Yeah.
Somebody asked me today where we were going in January, and I said, I don't know. On a cruise. I say on a cruise. It don't matter. I'm just going on a cruise.
I can see Mr. Roger now. He's going to be eating a lot of hot dogs.
I hope they come. It's going to be amazing. We have finalized the shirt design with Gary.
Oh, yeah. When is that getting rolled out?
So he has ordered a sweatshirt for me and all of the stuff that's going on it to make one. Mm-hmm. Once he makes one and we get like final approval, then it will roll out.
We're going to pre-mail everybody their goodies because I'm not packing all the way to Alaska. We'll Seattle.
And neither are Gary and Teresa.
We're not packing it all the way to Seattle and just using a luggage full of stuff for nothing.
Oh, you mean those goodies?
Yeah, those goodies. Like,
yeah. Yes.
The only thing we will have with us is the trivia prizes.
Yeah. And so we have rough pricing on the shirts. pretty typical for what you would pay for a sweatshirt and a hoodie in town. You're just going to pay shipping because shipping's going to be pretty pricey on that bulky stuff.
And I really think everybody that if you're a hoodie or sweatshirt kind of person,
I'm so excited.
except for Miss Laura, not Laura Jean, Miss Laura in South Louisiana.
Oh,
she's not a hoodie or sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Or t-shirt lady. She likes to redesign her clothing.
Hey, I loved it. It was great.
It was fantastic. You'll wear it more than once.
It's
a
for
really
sure.
cool design.
It looks really good.
Gary and Amanda blew our group text message up. Like, I think one day I had 80-something text messages. That's why it's muted.
Yeah, but it looks fantastic. I love it.
If you ain't going and you want one, buy one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be cool.
So this is FRGC 3. This is the Alaska cruise. It's going to Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan, and Victoria. And we're cruising a scenic day in Tracy Arm Fjord. Amanda, check the date. What date? What? Oh, that's a good point, Gerald. The date was wrong on the original mock-up. Do you remember that for FRGC 2?
Yes.
Very good point. So, y'all, this cruise is going to be amazing, and I'm super excited. We won't
tell him that, Laura.
Yeah, we won't tell Gary that he's really good.
It's going to be. I will beg Gary just to make me a t-shirt, short sleeve, because I'm not wearing a hoodie or sweatshirt.
Well, we're going to do long sleeve t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. If you are like Josh and you need a t-shirt, I'm sure Gary can get a t-shirt. But it's going to be cold.
But I won't have the stuff on the sleeves.
No, you won't.
Which I'm okay with.
Which messes up the logo.
Nah, it'll be all right.
We can put it on the back.
Nah, I'm fine.
Well, the one logo has to be on there somewhere.
In the front?
No, yes.
Oh, well, I don't care. They can put it on the tail. I'll tuck it in my shorts. Anyway.
So it's not too late to book Alaska. It's not due. Final payment's like February 28th. Mm-hmm. So you still got plenty of time.
You do.
And the rates actually are still really good.
And I looked. Southwest Airlines is into about almost the third full week of April. So I'm still sitting idle, waiting.
Chugging along with that.
Come on, Southwest, get it. I know what I could do going out of our hometown here on the crop duster I'll be on in the morning. One of the guys I work with, we had our conference call this afternoon with our boss, and he's like, "Dude, I want to know how you fit in a plane." I was like, uncomfortably.
Very uncomfortably.
But we talked about that last week. But anyway, he brought that up. So, I don't know. I may get a hoodie. I don't know. I just don't.
I'm super excited.
If y'all see me walking around on the Alaskan cruise and I'm in a short sleeve shirt and y'all are freezing, don't worry about me.
He's good. Fine. He's weird, but he's good.
Yeah. I have an insane amount of body heat.
Yeah. I don't know how we will be able to. I'll have to talk to Gary to see if these shirts are doable. Because of the design. Because we actually have things down the sleeves of all the long sleeve
there's
things.
Some stuff I didn't think about. Yeah, I did say that there's some stuff that has to be on the t-shirt. Mm-hmm.
So Carnival Cruising Podcastaways is officially sponsoring our cruise.
Yes.
And part of that is their logo is included. And so we actually have, I will say this part, their logo is going down one of the sleeves. So there's a few things that I would have to talk to Gary about. Like, I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. But, and so, yeah. So what else? Boo on the Bayou.
Hey, real quick though. Speaking of that, next week, we will also show y'all our first ever channel sponsor. And when I'm in Orlando, I'm going to do some shorts about it. No, I don't know what the dog's doing. I'm gonna do some shorts about it and stuff. It's gonna be cool.
Will says, let me get back to the chat.
So anyway,
it's up to April 7th. I was looking for flight to Miami for World America.
Oh, it's up to April 7th. I thought it was further.
Will, are you going on the inaugural World America?
Yeah, I believe.
I can't remember. I know that Clock is. I have him booked.
It's okay. Weird is good. Yes, Julie.
So,
there was an 8-degree day here last year, and I went to work in a short sleeve shirt. If that just tells you.
But I mean, you were inside most of the day. It's not like you work outside.
No, I go outside a lot though, and I don't know.
Okay, well, it is on the inaugural World America.
I don't know, people.
But anyways, So we've got Alaska. Then we've got Boo on the Bayou.
Yes.
So that's October of 25. And come cruise with us out of New Orleans and eat good food.
We don't know if we're going to do the next October. This may be the only one we do for Boo on the Bayou. So if you want to come to New Orleans, this is your one chance.
Yeah.
And there's a reason behind why I say that, but I'm not going to disclose that at this point in time. Yes, but anyway, this may be
one and done, so don't miss out.
Yeah, we wanted to make it an inaugural one, but
annual,
inaugural, annual, biannual, triannual.
Poor thing, you need a nap. You needed the power nap that I took.
No, I need like an actual full night's sleep.
You do.
If I got 8 hours of sleep, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Sleep.
If I got 6 hours of sleep, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Anyway. Okay, so listen. Julie says, I so wish I could. We'll be in Italy on a cruise in October of 2025. Yeah. I mean, come on, Julie.
Okay.
I would rather ditch New Orleans and go with you. Let's be real. Laura says the annual inaugural.
It's the annual inaugural. Bicentennial.
And speaking of Laura, they're coming.
Yeah.
And Aunt Linda and Uncle Lupe are coming.
Yep. Aunt Linda
and we're coming.
Yeah.
And I don't know who else is coming. I know that we've got some people that are, on the fence about it. So
it's really an expensive cruise. Actually, it's not in the theme of what cruises are costing these days. Mm-hmm. It's not terrible.
No, it really is not. Yeah,
not to be a holiday cruise.
Julie says, "I know, poor me." LOL.
It is.
Chris says that sounds rough, Julie. We don't really know how you're going to make it. Our heart bleeds for you. It's going to be so hard.
Yeah. So anyway, back to New Orleans. Yeah, if y'all want to come. I'm excited about the New Orleans cruise.
I'm going to tell you what, though. I'm excited for our January cruise.
Oh, Laura and Eddie's cruise.
Yeah, which, by the way, it's not too late to book that with me either.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'm excited because I think that may be the next time we're in New Orleans, and that's a year away.
Mm-hmm. A little more than. You look perplexed.
Well, I was really thinking about all the good food down there. My mind's running.
Chris says he'll go with Julie as a guide.
Yeah, as an interpreter.
He could. She says, thank you, LOL. I'll try to make it through. It's going to be hard. I really don't know how you're going to do it.
I do. I'm just thinking about all the good food. If you've never been to New Orleans, to me, New Orleans is the greatest food city in America.
Miss Norma's excited.
I will tell people, we've been to New York City. New York City is not New Orleans food. Like they're.
Oh no.
I'd probably give New York like number 2, but New Orleans is the greatest food city.
New York knows how to use salt and pepper. New Orleans knows how to use everything else.
Mm-hmm. They put their foot in it. If you've never heard that terminology,
but yeah, they do.
That was free.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, New Orleans is the greatest food city in America. And if you don't want to go on a cruise, you just want to come hang out the weekend like we did when everybody went on the one in January. Come hang out that weekend and then go back home.
Laura just said Manos. That's it. Just Manos.
You got to come in on Friday if you want to go to Manos. Sorry. You got to be there Friday at lunch. So make your flights appropriate.
Julie, Chris lived in Italy for how many years, Chris? I don't remember.
Was born in Italy, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was a long time, and he speaks fluent Italy. So
fluent Italy, people. Italian.
Lots of Taco Bells in New Orleans.
There's a few.
Daryl says, agreed, Josh. Best food city in the U.S.
Yes.
Yeah. For sure.
I will.
He's thinking. His wheels are turning. Get your motor running.
Well, I was just want to say, like, historically, culturally.
I mean, it's rich.
Probably like to be that small of a city.
Yeah, it's super rich in everything.
Like the Italian or Soho part of New York, Manhattan area is like bigger than the city of New Orleans.
Yeah. I just got to do this.
Look what's up.
That is Brandon. That's a long clap. Brandon, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is going to be your second cruise, right?
Second cruise ever?
I think. Or I have him confused with somebody else. It could be either thing. Savannah is a close second. So when we went to Savannah, we only ate at one place.
Yeah.
And it was Paula Dean's original restaurant.
Yeah. Mother and son,
yeah.
sons and moms.
So we don't have much of a food experience in Savannah. We were only there for a day.
Yeah, well, historically and culturally, yeah, for a small city.
Oh, for sure.
Sure. But food-wise, no.
Chris says, born there, lived there about 10 years total, used to speak Italian pretty well.
Did y'all eat the real Italian food where they cut the little hot dog weenies up and put them in the spaghetti? That's real Italian.
Julie says, I love New Orleans. We went on the haunted tour, which was a blast, and we ate until we almost burst. Listen, and that's not hard to do. Eating until you almost burst is not hard to do in New Orleans. Not hard at all. There's good everything everywhere.
I would tell people, if you go and you really want to experience New Orleans, eat twice a day. Eat brunch and then eat supper. And then between that, eat you some beignets.
Yes.
Don't try to eat 3 meals a day in New Orleans unless you want to die.
Yeah. Eat a banana for breakfast.
Yeah. Eat your brunch about 10 o'clock. Then eat you some beignets about 3 o'clock. And then eat you supper about 7 o'clock.
Fifth cruise. Okay. Sorry, Brandon. Wrong person. This is your fifth cruise. Brandon. I can't keep it all straight. Oh, I know who it is. It's somebody who just got back from a cruise that's going to Alaska with us. And they just got off their blue card cruise. His name is Steven. So Chris absolutely had hot dog spaghetti.
That was a quote. That's the only thing in Big Bang Theory I ever remember is that right there. Is that the dude from Wisconsin?
I don't know.
Is he from the Carnival Cruising Podcastaway crew?
Yes.
I think he's from Wisconsin.
But so is Brandon.
He's up there with Mr. Mark. Brandon's from Wisconsin too?
No, Brandon's from Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. My son was 15 when we went, and he said New Orleans was a cross between Vegas and West Hollywood. Never been to West Hollywood. I wouldn't know how to compare it. Been to Vegas. I think
Vegas. I don't know about New Orleans.
Steve. There he is. He's lurking in the shadows.
Hey, there
he just got off of his blue card cruise.
Congratulations, Steve. You're no longer a blue card.
Yeah, and he's going to Alaska with us.
Unless Carnival messes it up when they change up the point program and you're a blue card for multiple cruises.
That would be terrible.
When is that rolling out?
I don't know.
Will G, you're into the rumor game. When is that rolling out?
I don't know what live just ended, but everybody's like coming in here now. There's Eddie.
Hey, what's up, Eddie?
How many have you booked for the dude's cruise? 3. Not 3 rooms, 3 people in one room. So that's it. So
I don't know. Are they advertising that?
Yeah, they are. Brandon is actually Brandon.
Yes.
Brandon is in the room with Trevor and Gary.
God bless you, Brandon. May the Lord be with you. I don't know how they do the cross when they pray, but
so he actually said, Josh and Philip really need to go on this cruise. I was like, they can't because we are just getting off of a cruise.
I know. I wanted to go, and Will G texted me. I think it was like last Friday, not this past Friday, but anyway, some night me and Will were texting about it, and I was like, man, we're getting off 2 weeks earlier. And he's like, well, I'm off Monday for President's Day. I was like, well, I'm not, because corporate America don't let you off for nothing.
So, Will, if you want to go, let me know.
Yeah, I wish I could. Me and Philip want to do a guy's dad son cruise because he's 4 days behind his sister cruising, and it doesn't.
And she cannot turn platinum before him.
It does not sit well with him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Me and Philip may, if I get a free room or something for 4 days on Carnival, we may sneak off and go to Cozumel and come back or something because Amanda's 9 days ahead of me, which I could really care less.
Well, I cruised before we were married, and that cruise actually
counted. But I did take you on that cruise.
You took me to it.
I did.
Oh, Miss Norma says you, Philip, and Roger.
That would be
a hoot.
You know what? You know what we would do? We would dress like the 3 amigos. I would let Mr. Roger be Steve Martin, and me and Philip could be Philip couldn't be Martin Short because Philip's
too tall.
He
could be Martin Tall.
He could be Martin Tall, and I'll be Chevy Chase.
Miss Stacy says where she works, she only gets off on Thanksgiving and Christmas. That is terrible.
I know. Poor Miss Stacy, when she was explaining her work, like I don't tell people like what they do for a living, but man, that lady works a lot.
Yes, she does.
She does a lot. But
anyway, so Will, if you want to go find you a roommate, go by yourself, whatever. Those 3 guys are in a room together.
Miss Norma, y'all come on Boo on the Bayou for Halloween in 2025, and we'll dress as the Three Amigos. It's over Halloween in New Orleans. Y'all come. And it's within driving distance.
It is.
Not really. You could drive down to our house, which is 7 hours, hang out with us. We'll take you to dinner. Next morning, we'll drive down to New Orleans.
Yep. We could do
Make it happen, Miss Norma. Mr. Roger, if you're listening, I'm requesting you to come.
Brandon says, Will G, you need to book it. It will be so much fun. It's going to be a hoot.
Yeah.
It is going to be a hoot. It's going to be a hootenanny of a good time.
I'm just, if that footage ever gets posted, I'm afraid of what's going to be on it. I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm afraid of what's going to happen in that room.
Them guys. Your hands are hot.
That's going to be fun. But anyways.
Yeah. So, hey, Miss Norma, tell Mr. Roger to make it happen.
Yeah. Or actually, it would just be Miss Norma that makes it happen because she's the one who always calls me in books. I mean.
Hey, Mr. Roger did call me about Tropic Like It's Hot.
He did. I'm still so excited that they're coming. And Laura is talking with Royal via email currently about 2 hours of private karaoke on Tropic Like It's Hot. So that's going to be incredible. So if you're not booked and you want to come, we're doing private karaoke most likely. Not 100% for sure, but most likely. And it's going to be epic.
And they have been trying to do this for 3 weeks.
Yes.
This is not an easy task. You think this would be an easy task? No. Because I never thought about it till Laura and Eddie brought it up. And I was sitting there thinking, man, that'd be a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Why don't they advertise that? Like, hey, if you want to do private, because there are some people that go for karaoke and love karaoke.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited.
I was sitting there thinking, man, why wouldn't you want to make that? I get, we got a staff and all that. Really, y'all got you got 2,000 employees on the ship. You can find somebody to do it for 2 hours.
So I'm super excited that they're doing that. I think it's going to be incredible. I really do.
I am too. I'm like, Laura, I was like blown away. I never even thought about that when we were doing group cruises. Like, hey, why don't we try to see if we can do private karaoke? We could have did private piano club during our cocktail hour. We kind of did. With Kindle Fire.
Brandon says, did Gary and Trevor show you our formal night outfit? Oh, dear heavens, there's an outfit.
No. I am afraid to ask what it is. Are y'all dressed like from The Hangover?
There's an outfit.
Is Gary wearing the clothes like Zach Galifianakis? With the Jesus sandals and socks? And
there is an outfit. What more do you need to know? There's an outfit. That's hilarious.
Wow. Oh, and Will's off the Friday before. Well, that's just
how convenient, Will.
How tough is that life? That's what happens when you work for the Secret Service.
Oh, you're always that's off. Hilarious. Well, are you ready to wrap this one up?
I guess. Hey, Miss Laura, work on Mr. Roger. Miss Norma, work on Mr. Roger. I'm going to go to sleep, folks, because I got to get up at 4 o'clock to go catch the first flight out.
Yeah. So
my plane leaves at 6:05 in the morning.
Guys, this is number 99. We're fixing to put a bow on it. So make sure that you're here next week. Make sure you invite somebody here next week. We're announcing FRGC 4. It's going to be amazing.
We're going to have a great evening, Mike.
Snacks on snacks on snacks.
And if you noticed, if you did watch the vlog that just came out, Amanda did not put the clip of Gary dive bombing her.
I don't have it. It's on the live. You have to go to the channel and watch it.
Oh, I thought you couldn't cut that snippet of footage out.
I don't know. Yes, Brandon, please send me that. So anyways,
go get you some, folks.
Get some zinger dingers.
Hey, and remember, please reach out to us if you feel comfortable. Let us know what's going on. If you want us to pray about it, talk to you, just need some encouraging words. Just need a shoulder to lean on and an ear to listen with no opinion coming back, because I really don't have an opinion to give. If you just want somebody to talk to. Hey, but remember, as always, Amanda's type it. All right. Hey, here we go. Remember, as always, the good Lord loves you.
We love you.
And if you have luggage,
you should be traveling.
Peace, cruise speed.
Bye.